Hey, what is going on, guys? I'm Alex back here again. This is part two to the intro to the channel. So, we're back on some more Forza Horizon 2. And as you can see, we are in a completely different car than last time. I just hit my phone. So, um, yeah, we are in a completely different car than last time. So, um, we're gonna be, okay, Anna, I didn't say that. Uh, okay, no. All right, she's not very good. Not very good. I didn't even say that her name. Anyways, as you can see, we are here today in a Dodge Charger RT. Yes, the Dodge Charger is definitely one of my dream cars. Not this specific year, but I would say either a 68 or a 70. 69 would probably be good too. But personally, those two other ones are my favorite. They have a little bit more of an aggressive grill style. I like the lights a little bit more on the 68 and 70. But it doesn't matter. We still have a Dodge Charger RT supercharged. Yes, this thing, I know you may be thinking, why did you put those rims? Why did you put rally tires on it? Personally, I don't know. And you're going to see one more thing. So let's get out into the road and show you. And you might already be able to tell, depending on if you're observant of how the car is acting right now. Going to hit the brakes. Alright, ready? You're going to do a burnout. Just watch the body. Yep, it's bouncy. It's bouncy. And why do I do that? Well, I do that because this is more of a get on. I almost said GTA. No, get on Forza, cruise, and yeah, just see what happens kind of car. It's not a racing car. It's fast. It's got a stock tune on it. I haven't touched it other than the sway bars and how it rolls. I haven't touched speed. I haven't touched tire. Those are the only things I touched. Like just the overall body roll and sway, and it nearly goes 200. As in drifting purposes, I don't know. I'm doing awful with it, so I'm gonna say no. It's not a drift car, and I know it's gonna rain. And what really sucks is that I started this video right as it ended raining. I waited till it was sunny, and then it rains. That's great. So we should probably get out a different car already for this. Um, I was hoping to showcase this muscle car a little bit more, but apparently that's not what's going to happen today. But what's going to happen today is a little more introduction about myself, and it's going to, go on some schedules. I wouldn't really hold true to those schedules. The reason why is because things can change. Other games can come out. So basically, I'm gonna be naming some games off that I will be featuring on the channel. Um, Forza Horizon 2, obviously, and if I haven't said this, Forza Motorsport 6. And GTA, of course. I'm a big GTA fan. I also will be showcasing some Black Ops 3. I definitely do play that, especially with friends. Mostly only with friends. Need for Speed, for sure. Um, Maybe a little bit of Minecraft. I just haven't been feeling the Minecraft like urge recently. But we'll see. Some backwards compatibility is going to be coming. When I mean it's going to be coming, I mean more games such. Oh, okay. Uh, Halo Wars. I'm definitely a big fan of Halo Wars. So yeah, definitely going to see some Halo on the channel as well. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of things on here. Ark Survival Evolved. I'm not sure if I'm going to have that on the channel. I'm debating, but we'll have to see. I'm not sure. Um, I probably will, but At the same time, I might not. I don't know. It may not just seem like a game that I would have on the channel. So I think other than that, what I'm gonna say right now is I am definitely, and I mean definitely, when I am allowed to, and I'm able to, PC will be coming to it. I don't know if I'm gonna do some CS:GO. Uh, I'm not particularly good at CS:GO, but you might see me play some Beam NG Drive, as well as some Wreckfest if I can get my hands on that. I'm not sure if I can, but we'll have to see. Maybe. Anyways, so we're not gonna go ahead and upgrade this. We're gonna find a different car. This hot hatch. I don't know why I bought that. um, let's see. I like cars that have like those supercharger wines. We're definitely gonna get a muscle car out, so we might as well just say American Racers, U.S. Street Muscle, Retro Muscle, Modern Muscle. Yeah, that should be good. Um, as you can see, some of these cars I definitely have a little more resto mod, I guess you could say. Some of these I simply do not. My favorite is probably this one, but this is also a good one. I definitely like this one too. And this is another favorite car of mine. If you didn't know, yeah, this dream car as well as the Challenger. Chevelle would be cool, but really, I'm looking at one more car, and this is what I mean by the 70s. It has just a meaner grill look. I don't know what it is about it, but it just seems way better. I'm not sure. Anyways, um, I definitely would also like a Ford Mustang Fastback. Yes, a 67 to 69 one, but they just don't have that, and it's kind of disappointing. This right here, this is a Hellcat. I'm gonna put that out there right now. Why don't they have this in Forza Motorsport 6? I don't know. They really should, because they have the Hellcat uh, Challenger. They basically have this one, except it's an actual Hellcat. Which, by the way, this one I wish you could take off the spoilers and the actual like ramming guards. I wish you could. I think it would look a lot better without them. Don't get me wrong, the car's badass, but no, I wish I could just drive it stock. Here's this one. Um, I don't know when I touched that. Apparently I did. This I bought it and I was like, you know what? That's not my car. It's just not my type of car. This one I spent a ton of time on. I don't even want to talk about how long the paint took on that. This is a pretty cool car. I never really used it, but yeah. Um, this one also one of my more favorites. As for this one, no. Now I don't know what I was ever thinking about this. Notice all of them are all-wheel drivers because you can get anything to drift in this game right out of the box. So I'm just like all-wheel drive would be ideal for this game. But if we were to pick something, um, I don't know. What would we pick? What would we pick? Oh, I downloaded this off the storefront, by the way. This is not my tune. Not my. I mean, not my paint job. Um, let's fix this car. When I mean fix it, I mean as in probably should do something to it. Um, yeah. So I think the game froze. I don't know if you can hear noises in the background of the game, but we're definitely frozen. So that's good. a little more intel, I guess you could say, about myself. I am 16. In a few more months, I'm going to be 17. I definitely have always loved cars my entire life, but for the most part, I will say that I've always wanted to do YouTube ever since I saw YouTubers play video games. One of the first people I saw playing video games was Syndicate. And then I kept moving on. I'd still watch him, definitely. I still do. When I mean moving on, I mean finding new genres. Jacksepticeye, um, the Tomcat, uh, basically just a ton of different people. Um, but eventually, I moved on to really a main group of mine. I watch Vanos. I watch AR12 Gaming. I definitely love watching Black Panther, and I definitely also watch Drama Alert. Definitely funny show. Always like the news. Um, Keemstar, great guy. I don't know why he's funny. But my biggest influence in starting YouTube was definitely the Slap Train. Why? Because he just brought this enthusiasm to the table, which always just made me want to come home and then get on my phone and be like, okay, where's this new video? I want to see a new video from him because some of these things are hilarious, especially with his recent uploads. I love the part where like it goes to the like multicolor screen. He's got the like MLG hit markers. I love it. I genuinely, the guy is awesome. He brings this enthusiasm to the table, and I love it. I don't. There's just no other way to describe it. But really, he is definitely uh, the biggest, um, enthusiasm for me. He just brought it to the table, and I said, man, I gotta try it again. Like I did try this. It was a couple years back. It didn't go so well. I was a noob. Copyright music, yeah, that stuff is always a problem. Gotta watch out for that. That's why I always have the radio off in every game. But I will say, for a fact, the Slap Train is awesome. He really made me get this like feeling in my gut saying, "Look, I have to do this. I have to do this." And he kind of like my personality. His personality was basically my personality was basically his personality because that's exactly how I like to talk, how I do talk. Um, and it made me feel like I'm not the only one like this. Car guys, I mean, he'll play some Black Ops 3, he'll play some Happy Wheels, but I will say this for sure. Cars definitely are a big part of it, and I love that. I love that. He's a big YouTuber, and I hope he keeps growing. But I will say this: he is basically my idol when it comes to YouTube. Because I was brought up as a thoroughbred racer. When I mean racer, I mean car guy. I always love cars and always will. My parents don't feel the same way. They're just like, as long as it gets me to A to B, and I'm just like, that's not how I feel about it. I have a passion for cars, so definitely for sure. Um, a lot of YouTubers have influenced me, but the Slap Train will always be that number one uh, influence. So we're gonna grab the Buick Regal, and hopefully it doesn't crash again. I feel like it crashed again. I think the Buick Regal is Satan. I think it's Satan. Well, this is great. This is great. That's great. Thank you so much. Uh, All right. So since we cannot select the Buick from our garage, we're just gonna go ahead and buy another one. Yeah, I just did that. That looks hella nice. I know where's the flames? Flames are in here. Okay. Okay, the ones that okay. That's great. So the Buick Regal. Yeah, I don't know. The Buick Regal, interesting car. I definitely will say I like the older Buick Regal than the newer Buick Regal just because the older one just seemed way more kind of cool. I don't know if anyone agrees with that, but I just found it way more cool. Uh, no one probably agrees with that, but no, I
Hey,
do.
don't be shy.
I genuinely do. Thank you so much, girl. She has to talk every time. So let's see. I definitely love putting rally tires on them. I don't know why. Now, I don't know if we're gonna make these like completely massive. Those actually aren't as big as I thought, but we'll go one size lower. This comes with a fair amount of horsepower, 300. But then again, I would expect a little more from a V8. Then again, it was from this time era, so I will give it some slack for that. But let's see if we got any good rims here. I don't know what I want to put on these, but it definitely isn't any of these. So let's see. Those look pretty good. They look similar to the stockers. So I think we're going to go with those. Rim size. I think one bigger wouldn't hurt the front or back. I really think give it a little bit more of that angry kind of look. And plus, look, it's got those wide body flares for a reason. I mean, look at those. They really didn't need those, but they decided, hey, why not? Um, so what we have? We have a splitter. No, thank you. We have that, or we have that. Um, we'll just leave it for the back. We have a wing on top of a wing. It doesn't actually look all too bad, but then again, it doesn't get the ends perfectly. So how about no? We're not gonna do that. Instead, what we're gonna do, we're already there. Let's see what this has. So it doesn't ever say what it has for an engine, but we have 300. We have a V8 Hemi, and we have a 6.2 liter V8. We're gonna leave it. Drivetrain. We're not gonna leave it. Simple fact, because it does not allow us to put a supercharger on it. I love my superchargers. People need to know that right now. Big supercharger fan. Um, Definitely put more of those on it. Should I slam it or raise it? Definitely not raise it. Slam it. It looks pretty clean like that. But I think what we will do. What is this? I think what we're going to do is put this on and then tune it right back up to a little bit higher because I just. It looks cool and all, but. Oh, my controller disconnected. Well. Well. Alright, so now that we have our controller back, let's I don't know. What do I want to do with this? Give it a new clutch for sure. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Double click. Give it a new transmission, a new drive line, and weld the differential. And then we definitely need to take some weight out of this. Controller batteries are low, even though it's been plugged in. Um, Sway bars for sure. We're gonna give this kind of a modern look but also kind of a retro look. The retro look is with the wheels. Um, the modernness, I guess you could say. The modernness. I don't know. Oh, this still has a carburetor. Okay, nice. Okay, that's cool. Um, Never mind. The modernness is not in the engine because still got. Yeah, I want to say it still has and still got. That's what happens when you're me. You mix words and they don't turn out very well. So basically, we now have double the horsepower, but we're not done. We're definitely gonna see what the supercharger has. Another 71. This thing is still pretty heavy. I'm gonna be honest. It's still pretty heavy. And you may be thinking 3,050 pounds is not that heavy. It's not, but I'm relatively familiar with getting cars into the 2000s. So yeah, but we have 730, so we have a little more than what a actual say Hellcat has. Now the gearing is uh very weird. Um it has 6 gears, but I can't seem to find the other one. Okay. I'm very confused. I can feel it. I can definitely feel it. Does some good donuts though. I will say that. The donut, the donut is real. So I have a feeling this is just gonna be a good drift car. So we should probably keep going. One more donut. Let's go. Wall tap. Is that gonna stay up? Wow. Yeah, the gearing is very weird. It's very slow. I don't know really how I feel about the gearing yet. It really throws the car off, but I have a feeling. Oh yeah, there it is. Gonna go a little bit of the grass life. But yeah, no, I'm definitely feeling it. It's definitely a drift car. Only if the gearing were right. The gearing is horrible. I will say that. The gearing is just, ugh, disgustingly bad. Probably, I don't want to say the worst gearing I've ever experienced, but possibly the worst gearing I've ever experienced. Um, that was just a little bit of tap. Oh my goodness, roundabout section. Let's go. All right, here we go. It's not. Okay, gearing. Oh, okay. Hold on. There we go. Oh, yes. There you go. I can't tell if that's like thun. Um, oh, let's go. I'm hoping for a car. Or 35,200 is good too. I definitely a good car. I love it. I love it. I love this car. Don't- Guy just smacked me out of the way. Wow, appreciate it. Anyways, so that was a little bit more of the channel and a little bit to show you guys what I'll be doing. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day and night, depending on when you're watching this, obviously. But I hope you guys have a great week. I will definitely be seeing you again soon. And shout out to all the people I mentioned in this video. They definitely gave me the inspiration to do this. So hopefully we'll keep going, get some subscribers, and get a little bit more well known among the community. And maybe we'll be sliding soon and just hanging out with some other YouTubers such as the Slap Train. That would be pretty awesome. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I will be signing off though. Goodbye.